My name is Beng Puka. Today I'm presenting World War III The Making, Part 2. It's a series of 10-meter long painting all on canvas. A couple months ago, I did the first part, which is making the glow up, the presentation of the main actor of the making of the World War III. We got the eagle, the lion, and the dragon. Now, the part I'm introducing today is the killing. It's the killing. A powerful person is the man who, through his understanding and wisdom, can live harmoniously with the nature. A wicked man lacks understanding and therefore has no peace. This is the situation of our world, where evil is called powerful through its ability of destruction. Only ignorant, with no sense of humanity, compassion, and true lack of understanding will expect to make peace by making war and destroying others. To destroy others, they have to first qualify them as bad for cause of justification of conducting evil on them. But any form of assault, destruction, or war derive just from the evil one. It takes evil to launch war on another, just like it takes evil to kill our neighbor. Most of the government of our world are taking pride in their ability of destruction by displaying capability and on their weapon to the national parade and other events. One can be in the mind of a nation that possesses a nuclear weapon, apart from the full measure of evil to use against others. When it comes to evil, humans seem to have no moral compasses or limitation to what they can do to destroy others. Not only all sorts of weapons are expensive machines have been designed to take away life in a second. Also, many viruses have been created and injected into humans for biological warfare, bringing them to a stage of long suffering with no available cure before their death. It takes at least 15 years to raise a child and a generation to have a community. But in a second, a machine with no feeling can destroy them all. And the operator is having a cup of tea while conducting such of atrocity that cannot do to his own family. Government and decision maker with no knowledge of truth, neither a perception of what the future holds, have once tried to subdue all humanity by dividing them into race and assigning some above the other. With the globalization, they still do not understand the will of the Creator. Although wealth arising in all other nations, they are still thinking on going, killing, then controlling the wealth just for themselves. But what they have in return is not what is set in their mind. The time has changed. Those who cause deceit will not prosper. Every lie will be exposed, and those who dig the pit for others will eventually fall into them. There is no peace for the wicked, no profit in war. It's time for humanity to understand the will of the Creator. We live in our world like the fishes are living under the water. There is no way out. Than to make it so painful like it is, where no one can move anymore by not passing through security, even in their own house, in any gate, in the airport, everywhere you want to go, you need to pass through security. Why? Because we spend our time making weapons to destroy others, so that we live in fear. There is no profit in all those activities. Please open your eyes and see through this painting. What is the benefit of killing humans? If after that we need to make a heavy security for ourselves through the fear we are encountering. A man that robs a person, the first sign of robbery is fear. Fear takes away peace. War takes away peace. Why launch a war? Why destroy others and rape the immigrant that we cannot cope with? Why flatten a city? Why flatten a country? Just because of oil, gas, gold, what? Please, I'm giving this call for all those governments who are involved in destruction, in self-destruction of humanity. Enough is enough. Sit back and think. Look at some of the countries in Africa. They're showing immigrants coming in Europe, but they don't show the war. They don't show the war. They don't show the destruction, the massive destruction that's happening all over that continent, just because they don't want to pay for what they consume. There are natural laws in nature that no human can change. They have not been created by science. It's time for humans to come back into their humanity and to understand that there is no other way out. There is no gain in war. There is no profit in war. Has no one ever come back, and no one has stayed here forever. It's important for us to understand the meaning of life. Every human is important. Like every dog is important. Like every living thing is important. Just like we cherish all the other animals going into zoo, making them safe for the next generation, we should start by ourselves. As no one can love his neighbor if he doesn't love himself. And we should learn how to do to others what we will love them to do into us. We cannot stand by and seeing country destroyed, and seeing human life taken away, and then mocking at them when they're seeking refuge. We don't even have open our eyes to see that there is no necessity to kill another human, neither to bring down the population. We are surrounded by catastrophe all over our universe. The ice is melting, the sea line is rising. Everything is just chaotic because of our attitude. Even the relationship between country, between human, is degrading to the point that some people, they are better off living alone than to cope with their own family. We should change those attitudes. There is a hope for humanity. We are into a heaven while others are looking for another heaven. But we should make it real. We should live life in reality. And the media and all those religion and all those things who are portraying the world as it's not. They're making human to live life in the stage of hypnotism than to live life real, to make it real for everyone. Look at the place who are called rich. People cannot be free. They are trapped and forced to work all their life to be able to survive, while nothing is truly created by human. We find the water on earth, we find the land on earth, we find the food on earth. But some have taken all these, others have no choice than to suffer to deserve those. We need to come back into humanity. We need to stop those who are taking all that wealth and those who are involved into the destruction of many. Every life should count. Every life is important. Let's make human be human once again. Thank you for watching. There will be the third and the fourth part. Please keep on watching. Truth is not easy to take, but in time it heals. It heals the body. It heals the entire humanity. And this is the aim of all of us. We are all human and we should be focused on making life better for everyone. Not just for ourselves, not just for our family, not just for our country, but the world is one. We live in the aquarium. Remind yourself of that every day and make sure you make it good for everyone. Thank you.